green light, however, Senna got clever with the clutch and stuck the Lotus between the McLarens, as Johansson's Ferrari took an inadvisable shortcut over the front right wheel of Alio's Ligier, rammed Fabi's Benetton and forced Tombé's Lola onto the grass. Both the Lola and the Ferrari continued, but Fabi's Benetton was obliged to advertise sportswear from the stationary position. Oblivious to all this, Senna raced on in the lead. Then Berger, Rosberg, Piquet, Prost, Mansell and, good heavens, Patrese Brabham. With Senna in charge, the top three moved on in good order. But Rosberg was once again feeling his oats. When they came back into view, Rosberg was in front. While Rosberg stretched his lead, Piquet drew a bead on Berger. Behind Piquet came Prost, Mansell and Alboreto. Rosberg still led, but Piquet had got by Berger into third place behind Senna. Piquet was now very hot on the subject of Senna. Piquet slipstreamed Senna, ducked out and forced his fellow Brazilian to back down by braking early, an act of submission which Piquet calls opening the legs. Senna opens the legs with great reluctance. Berger's Benetton had been going well until its electrics played up. Up at the front, Rosberg found himself harried by Piquet. Rosberg opens the legs as well, and Piquet went by into first place. Mansell went through the chicane ahead of Alboreto, but hopped the curb and took an excursion through the dirt. Piquet arrived early for a pit stop when they were expecting Mansell. The crew was nonplussed only for an extra couple of seconds, but Piquet dropped from first to fourth. Rosberg also stopped for tyres. And so did Prost. Piquet got the lead back from Rosberg. Piquet stopped again because they had given him Mansell's tyres on the last visit and he wanted his own. This time he dropped from first to third. At his standard overtaking point, Piquet recovered second place from Prost. Piquet recovered first place from Rosberg by driving around him in a fashion on which Rosberg thought he had the copyright. Two laps from the end, Senna suddenly closed on the McLaren. On his last lap, Senna was in second place in front of Rosberg and Prost. Prost had little fuel left, but Rosberg had none at all. So Piquet won the race. Senna, with only a few drops left, weaved home like someone who had had a drop too many. Prost is a man of great patience, but the fuel rules were testing it to the limit. He tried pushing, but gave up. Piquet had enough fuel left to do a victory lap and give Rosberg a lift home. So Mansell, who might have finished fifth if the McLaren's engines had been a bit less greedy, was up on the podium in the champagne squirting contest, and that much closer to the World Championship.